Addressable TV for us is very much a natural extension of what we've been doing in the digital space for years, and actually for decades before that in the offline space. And identity is the core of that, the ability to link an ocean of data with audiences that you're trying to target, wherever they may be, at a point in time or at a place or on a device, is key to what we do. And Addressable TV brings in that same capability from television to everything we've been doing in digital. And now's the time. I mean, there's over 40 million households, that you can target with at a household level through Addressable TV via dynamic ad insertion into set-top box or video on demand. And the demand's coming. So we have advertisers calling us who want to repurpose their audiences from digital and television. And a lot of times it's the exact same audiences. So very much a natural extension.
So Lock, tell us a little bit, maybe a little bit more deeply about how you work with the MVPs. You work with Dish, you work with the others. Tell us sort of how that integration works and the value of it.
Yeah, the key is scale. Like to work with one alone is good. If you're trying to do a test, Dish has been a great partner. It's great for a national coverage to do a test. There's significant reach. But what we're seeing from at least one major advertiser in the automotive space is that in order to create scale and an effective program within Addressable TV, you want to work with lots of platforms, not just the ones targeting via set-top box, but also some of the OTT stuff too. So that's what we're doing, and the key to make it work is to leverage our own identity that we have about who's who, where they live, and link it with TV subscriber households, all within one platform. And the way we look at it really is that, we live in an increasingly connected world. There's more ways in which you need to reach a consumer, or in which a consumer needs to or wants to communicate with a marketer. And Addressable TV is one of those touch points. So in an increasingly connected world where the consumer is in center stage, identity is the key to get to the heart of knowing that customer. You hear a lot about deterministic matching of say a household with a person, or a person with a household, or with a cookie, or with a mobile device. You hear a little bit about probabilistic matching. We're trying to take it one level further to authoritative matching. What I mean by that is, in a deterministic match, which people talk so much about, you think, well, a person lived at this household at this point in time, and you'd know that deterministically, but did they live there now? If you have access to authoritative data that allows you to update all your repositories to know there's an accurate linkage, you can do better delivery of audience data that's on target, and you can do much better measurement. And that's the key to what we do through our OneID system.
What about the KPIs? What about performance metrics around this new media?
Measurement's really the key. To support those higher CPMs, you need to prove it works. So for us, I guess the simplest version is closed loop measurement. I think it's what we've seen in the TV space for years. It's simply a report that says the group that was targeted and saw the ad bought more than a control group that didn't see the ad. And the way we make that possible is by pulling in ad exposure data from each of the MVPDs that shows anonymously which ad was presented in which household at which time. And then we match that up with first-party data from the advertiser, third-party data from a data aggregator, say Shopcom, or with online activity. And that's kind of the power of the DMP and the OneID system that Neustar brings to the table, is an ability to link Addressable TV ad exposure with like an online web visit. Did somebody go to a website for that household? Did they make a purchase? We can pull all that together through one report and provide that to the end customer.
How do you see the roadmap for Addressable TV over the next year?
I think there's a couple of pieces to it. If we just break it down into targeting and measurement, targeting, there's really kind of four usual suspects, or MVPDs, the TV providers that folks refer to, and the linear television space. And then there's new platforms coming from the OTT space. So pulling all that together into one targeting approach to achieve reach from your core audience, whether it was one that was derived from a website, anonymous website visitors, or from your CRM data, is key. So it's just going to continue to grow. I think we'll see more MVPDs. One in particular will come to market maybe as soon as next year or early next year to expand the complete reach that's achievable. So that's great. A rising tide raises all ships. It's great for agencies and our advertiser customers. On the measurement side, there is massive opportunity for improvement and for measuring the effectiveness of an ad spend. And addressable TV now, because you can measure it at a household level, brings that reach to the table. So within a data management platform like Neustar's, you're able to pull in addressable TV reach from, say, set-top boxes to a household, over the top, your ad expenditures that you have in your online space, in your mobile campaigns, in your offline, all within one place where you can do cross-media measurement and look at your overall effectiveness of your ad spend.